Hey Internet, Fuffy here. Now if you know me, you know that I love to play video games, and one of my favorites is Team Fortress 2. But sometimes, the regular gameplay just doesn't do it for me. Sometimes I want to take a step back and go a little bit slower in my gameplay. I really just want to focus in on one specific thing, and that's where subclasses come in. You see, by focusing on a specific gimmick or item in TF2, you can have a completely different experience and a lot of fun. Of course, with how many different subclasses there are out there, it can be daunting to choose, which is why I'm going to put my opinion in there and tell you my top 5 favorite subclasses in Team Fortress 2. Now starting off here at number 5 is a subclass that I don't really play as much, but I love to watch online, and that is the Trolljur. Now, Trolljur is when someone pulls out their Market Gardener and their Rocket Jumper and goes around doing some crazy jumps and smacking people with that crit shovel. And man, do I love seeing some of those amazing jumps that people pull off, and they end them with the satisfying crit kills with the Market Gardener. It's one of those things that's oddly satisfying, and probably if I could only watch footage of one thing from TF2, it would be that. Of course, I'm not good enough to play Trolljur. I mean, I've tried and I guess I'm okay, but I don't practice the subclass at all, so, I mean, obviously, whatever gameplay I put up here is terrible unless I stole it from someone else. Editor's note, I did not steal the gameplay, and the gameplay is absolute garbage. But this is still just such a fun subclass to watch being played, which is why I had to put it on my list. Now, of course, one of my personal favorite types of subclasses is one that takes a class that's meant to be played a certain way and just completely flips it on its head. It's such a new perspective, and it's kind of a fun challenge to try and win with really unconventional tactics. That's why at number 4, we have the Battle Medic. If getting kills in TF2 wasn't fun enough, imagine if you did it as the healer, as the support role, as the medic. That's where Battle Medic comes in. It's just so fun to go around and try and use your Uber Saw, use your crossbow, use your syringe gun, use whatever you have to just try and get kills. And this is one that also works really well with a friend because you can use the healing powers of the medic, while also using the surprisingly strong offensive tools that he has. Of course, you don't really end up with that much of a special role, and sort of still end up fighting on the front lines, which is why Battle Medic isn't higher on this list. Now coming in at number 3, we have the guy that doesn't even fight at all, the friendly Hoovy. Cause you know, sometimes you just want to turn the entire game upside down and help everybody. You see, as Hoovy, you just run around giving out sandwiches, you know, meeting new friends, having taunt parties, and it's just become such a part of TF2 itself that it would be a mistake for me to not put it on this list. Coming down to 1 and 2, these are the 2 subclasses that I honestly play more than the original class that they stem from. And of course, starting with number 2, the Flyro. Flyro is essentially just Pyro, but centralized over one specific item. That specific item being the Thermal Thruster. The Thermal Thruster allows you to jump and get behind the enemy lines, and it's just such a fun tool to use. I love trying to find new routes to flank around and getting amazing surprise kills, almost as if I was playing Spy. Of course, while Flyro is great, it will never hold the special place in my heart that this next one does. Of course, if you know me, you were probably expecting this one. Number 1, the Pyro Shark. Now, Pyro Shark takes commanding reigns over any water areas of the map, using the Neon Annihilator to score amazing critical hits on anyone that comes near. He's a force to be reckoned with, and my favorite subclass. Heck, I even have a specialized kill streak, Strange Neon Annihilator that I named the Shark Tooth. You see, I've put so much time into this subclass, and it's really been a blast learning every little detail, almost as if I was learning an entirely new game, and having a lot of fun while doing it. Those are my top 5 favorite subclasses, coming from the subclass-obsessed man himself. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see whenever I upload. And always, comment down below, join in the discussion, and say what subclasses that you like, because I'm always interested in trying out new ones. That being said, I've been Fluffy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.